All right. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Last night we spent the new year, we ushered in the new year with some Final Fantasy X modding. And day one of the new year, we're going to do the same thing. Cariffian helped a lot yesterday, kind of pinpointing where the monsters were decided in the encounter file, as well as explaining why that is a thing. So I want to kind of continue that today. We put Snowfang in Besaid. Can we do crazy stuff again? Can we find a different enemy, put it somewhere different? I don't know. I mean, I know we can, but we'll find out. Seeing is believing. So we'll do that first, and we'll go from there. So we're gonna launch Final Fantasy X, and we are going to do what we can to break it. Honestly, a lot of this stream ideally is gonna be figuring out like monster, like variables or values. It should all be the in the parser that Cariffian made. So it's not like we're gonna like, oh, which one's which. No, it's already listed. Like we'll just look, you know, like we'll just look in the data parser. But let's make sure our modifications from yesterday are still here. Oh my gosh. No encounters. What's happening? Where's all my fights? Do we have something weird equipped? No. Do we break encounters here? Goal of the day, 3 dingoes in the same fight. I can do you one better. I'm a bit confused why encounters aren't happening though. Do we have to like trigger this and then we'll go back? This is weird because we had fights happen before. All right, let's close out. The first thing, troubleshooting. Why is it this way? By the way, I updated the 16 dingo counter. Oh, I saw, yeah, 22, right? 22 already killed. Many more will be killed. I'll be redoing that first quest a lot. Oh, the battle map. That's probably what broke it. Let me delete the battle maps. I was messing around with these. I think that probably broke it. All right, let's try again. Yeah, I was messing with those. That might matter. We'll find out. It might not. It could just mean nothing. No. Well, then what else do we modify? We modified... That's empty, that's empty. So this shouldn't matter. We modified battle.bin, I guess. We can get rid of this. Although I've never seen that break it. It could have broken it though. Oh, it did. Okay. And we have Snow Wolf. Perfect. Alright, so it's still modified. Alright, cool. So here's the deal. This is the big part. This is the insane part. Alright, I gotta take off my sweater. It's getting hot in here. Alright, let me think about what I'm gonna do here. That's fine. What? Oh. And then we want to open the README. I'm curious actually. Now that I understand more like how it's calculated, let me check this. Is there any reference to the ID of Dingo in here? Or maybe I just missed it before. There it is. Yeah, 1009. Okay. Okay, so that's 1009. Sure. So now if we go through and I mean, I gotta be honest. Like, I think for my purposes, I don't know if this is crazy or not, but for my purposes, I think I just want to pull every single encounter over. Like, I don't think I want to keep any of them unchanged. Not yet. Not until like I change something and I'm like, ooh, better not touch that one. So let's go. We're gonna copy. This is the good copy. So this is the unchanged everything. Then we're gonna go to this mods master battle. Perfect. Good. Now when we jump into a fight in Besaid, Snow Wolf should be gone. Should all be normal. Because that was a normal file, right? That was one unchanged. Welcome to stream, Tungsten. Actually, it's probably quicker for me to kill him, isn't it? Yeah. All right. There's almost a question of like, how do I organize data? You know? Perfect. Dingo's here. This is all normal. Like, if I was gonna, I don't know. If I was gonna pull up my my little coordinate page, like, what matters here? Been up since 11 p.m. last year. Had to do a double shift and now I can't sleep. Ah, it's brutal. I hope you can get rest soon. I know your body's probably like, you know, we're up. We've been up. Time to stay up. This is a bad name. File path. This file path is a great idea if I'm only modifying one bin file. But now the equation has changed. The situation's changed. What do I want to? How do I want to set this now? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. How about this? Insert column right. Oh, sorry. Insert column left. Yep, I was trying to figure out Fafnir's dingo density thing while listening to Death Cake, but it ain't sticking. I mean, to be fair, if you've been up since 11 p.m., it's been it's been some time. It's been like 15, 16 hours. All right, so file path, the battle area in that file path, the hex value, and if there's a boss, and then encounters. Does this make sense? I don't. I honestly kind of hate this, but I'm just gonna do it this for now. I hope it makes sense. Oh. Well, this doesn't even make sense, does it? Because it's technically no. This does make sense. This does make sense because the encounters are different. So like, hear me out. Hear me out. Let me explain my thought process here, and you guys can all tell me if it makes sense. I think it does. So we have. So I'm just going to the encounters right now. That's all I'm doing. We have BJYTO2. This actually might not even be in the list. Oh, it is. Huh. Cool. So there's 3 fights in BJYT. I assume it's Sahagin, Geoskino, and Quick or whatever. That's probably why there's 3. So the encounters are, yeah. Okay, cool. BJYT 0200. BJYT 0201. BJYT 0002. And then the encounter hex values would be, if I can find them here. What was it? It was OC and D. And then oh, sorry, it's OC and D, and then the value here is 5416. So then Looking for CD. All right, and then let's pull up the data parser. And then I'm going to do parse encounter. BJYT 00 or 02, sorry. 00. Okay, so 109B, 109B. So it's 9B10, right? I think. So 9B10. I think that makes sense because 9B10, 9B10, 9B10. That's 3 Sahagin, I think. Yeah. So now, if I'm to change this with 1009, there's no way this works. There's actually no way this works. But we're going to try it anyways. So we're going to do 1009, 1009, 1009. I'm like about 500% sure this crashes the game. Let's go to Bosch. Oh, there's no way this doesn't crash the game. There's no way. So basically we're going to put a dingo underwater. That's the idea right now. It's underwater dingo time. If this works the way I believe it works. Do I not have a save? That's fine. I don't need a save around that part. FXCD. Load character. I just need to make sure I understand this correctly because I could misunderstand it, right? Like there could be a situation where I'm just wrong. New blitzball team, the Calmlands Lupins. Surely. I think it'll just try to load the Lupin and then crash. That's what I'm guessing. $63,052. So we're just gonna teleport back to Bosch. Don't mind us, we just teleport. It's a thing. Oh wait. My bad. A little bit too late. 48,030. Thanks, Fafnir and Blitz, for checking out my New Year's celebration premieres. No problem. Yeah, I saw I was premiering, and I was just I literally just finished recording some 16. I want to say. I think it was after I was doing 16. I don't know. Today's been a blur. I was up way too late. Way too late. I like to go to bed at 10 p.m. and I went to bed at like 3 a.m. I just knew I wouldn't be able to sleep with all the fireworks and stuff, so I just stayed up.
Anybody there? Aaron!
This is actually good as an initial test because what are those things flying above the ruins? Are those like bats? That's interesting. But that's what we got to find a way to modify. If we can modify the monsters flying above the ruins to be dingoes, that's the real win. But yeah, if this crashes, this is good information. They're actually Payne's bird model from 10.2 in the Hunter Dress Sphere. Are they really? That's really interesting. I actually didn't know that. We still working on the randomizer? Yeah, Caribbean last night gave me a little bit of advice on how to modify encounters, which was funny because it took me 5 hours and it took them about 10 seconds. But you know, it was very much appreciated. No, they gave a really good advice on how to find the information, and they have it in the data parser, which is helpful. Okay. Turning Sahagin into Lupin, not the play. Not the play. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Wow. It's all good. Saw a funny comment in some random video a few days ago. Someone posted like brother carries 10-2. Some people just like to be controversial. And to those people I say, you know, it's a free country, so sure. I don't agree. I definitely don't agree. But you know, it is what it is. All right, so it's 9B10. 9B10. See, here's my issue. And I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Here's my problem now. As I kind of mentioned this. This 9B10 shows up multiple times in the bin file. Initially, I'm essentially just doing a find and replace on every single item in the battle.bin, which works because the values only appear once. But these values appear multiple times, and I have to change one specific value, which is normally at the very end of the file. I think I'm gonna have to have the script like convert the bin to text and say change the last value in the sequence. The last value being 9B10 to this. I think that's going to be the only way it works. I think. I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Yeah. I mean, arguably Dingo doesn't spawn because of the battle map. So I could also just I could try to swap out the battle map too. So this is D610. I think. Right, am I... Bro, what? CLS. Oh. No, this is 6D10. 6D10. Welcome to stream, Eagle. What is my opinions on the same team working together? 3 Albed sisters, Naida, Judah, and Lake Yam on your team. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. I think that's kind of fun. I think that's like fun thematically, for sure, right? I think that's like one of the best ways to play blitzball. Like it's more of like a thematic change. Wait, let me check something. Is this? This doesn't make sense. I've made a mistake. Yes, I did. Okay. 02. 02. I was like, this doesn't track anything. This doesn't track at all. And then this should be, yep, 6010, perfect. This should be probably quick. Oh, it's Gioskino again. 6010. Wait, what? Gioskino again? Oh, this makes sense. Because this is the water. Wait, something got broken here. Wait, no, this is normal. Yeah, makes Dingo invincible. When swapped with Gioskino. That's a better note. I was trying to understand. I was like, what does this mean? Oh, I got pirate deck or pirate deck. What am I playing? Magic pirate team. That's kind of fun. Yeah, Kairi, Tat, Zalats, Voraja. Caillou might be, but not really. And I don't know. That's stretching it. Maybe Savanda because of all the time she's stolen from people. All the time she's plundered from the world. All right. I feel very, very confident that this is going well. All right. So, we'll do 04. This is click. That's 9E10. It's actually kind of nice because I've already done the work of mapping the battle area, so I don't have to reload the game to check that again. I know that it's right. That's click again. 9E10. And then we can, just for fun, let's pull up one of the files to make sure we're not like mistaken on how this is configured in the data parser. Because I'm definitely like pulling up the data parser and believing, right? So C and D, that's OC19. I think that's gonna be like 19. Go. And then what did we determine it was? 9E10. Nine E10. And then OC19. Okay, yeah, then 19. I think that makes sense. So then if we're to change this to 1009, have I read Final Fantasy 12 manga? Not really. Honestly, I didn't know there was one. Someone might have mentioned that previously. I just forgot. Yeah, I don't read too much manga or anything like that. I've been trying to read more books and stuff, but not like anything manga. Yeah, this might be a situation where because of these battle maps, we can't just put a monster somewhere. We have to change a bunch more things, like the battle map that loads and things like that. Kind of goes back to my statement of like, I wonder if we have to put everyone in the Calm Lands. Japan only, exclusive, and there's an English scan version if you're interested. That seems cool. I'll have to take a look. Sahagin shouldn't be broken anymore. I changed their .bin back, so theoretically they should work the same. I'm actually not sure how Dingo will work as Quick though, because I think I changed the second version of Quick to Dingo, but not the first. I probably should have just set my location to inside the temple. We're gonna start doing 0 damage here momentarily, because we're way too strong for this. Should blitz some traditional Japanese theater play of 10 a while ago. Like extremely in-depth and well-made. Said he might stream, watch it and comment on it one day. Yeah, it's still on the list. It's on the list. The ever-growing list. I seem to add 2 things to the list and remove 1 every week. That's not a bad problem to have, though. Having so much cool stuff to take a look at and stuff.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Kind of interesting in the play they made the story match, like the goers play with their food and mess with the Aurochs. That's kind of makes sense with how this AI plays. Like it's really stupid. It's really bad at blitzball. The CPU does play that way actually. That's the most realistic thing about it. That does kind of fit in too with how they treat Tidus. I think that's a good creative take, I would say. I don't think that's a bad idea. Oh, I need to collect the materials. No, I don't. I already got them. Because we travel in time like that. Well, I should have chosen a different fight to change. Quick has such a long cinematic. If this doesn't work, we have to do it again. It's going to be a long cinematic.
I need food.
So I don't know how this is going to work because I only changed the second Quick, not the first one.
It was a bad call. Your team lost.
Dingo will probably appear when Riku appears. I'm guessing. Because there's two. Let's pull it up here.
10 years.
There's two random encounters here. 0400 and 0401. I changed 01. So I'm guessing what's gonna happen is 0400 is still Quick. I fight him. We end. Then the fight starts again. It's also why you can't kill Quick. You can't defeat them, even if you like cheat. They'll die and then come back. I think if you actually erase her Quick, it'll shatter, die, and then appear again, like reappear as a second fight.
Wait.
Because the game doesn't expect you to be able to kill him. I believe that would be the behavior. We could always test that, but I believe that's how it would work. It's kind of like Rogue Tomato in 12, where you can't like kill it. It has to be knocked off the cliff, so you can get the Galbana lilies and do that whole sequence. Very similar to that, I would say. Although this could just crash, like it did. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a problem. Okay. So this is a problem. Yeah, technically not the same monster. I think that's how it works. Okay, let's do something normal. We're going to skip ahead, although I don't love that idea. I'm still going to do it. We're going to skip ahead to like BSIL 05. That's good old BSIL 05. Perfect. And then if we parse, close out that. All right. If we pull this up here, we have Dingo and Waterflan, 0910 and 1010. Perfect. Let's change this one. So 2863. Perfect. 0910 and 1010. All right, so this is 0910. What is this one? Like, what's this encounter? Dingo and Condor, which is 1C10. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. And then this is BSIL 0502. And then this is, okay, yeah. Condor and Waterflan. So I'm looking for actually 1010. Should be 0910 and 1C10. Yep. Which is 0910. That should be enough. One would think. And then we will pull up our, let me pull this up here. I accidentally closed out of game coordinates. Did not mean to do that. 192218. So 192218. That'll be Besaid Beach, which seems reasonable. By golly. It's 2 dingoes. So that works. Double dingo. That's right. Cool. Now let's go to like some inconspicuous area. Like where can we go that's like really stupid? I don't know. Like let me pull it up here. Am I gonna make Buried Dingo an official enemy? I think Buried Dingo means it's broken. It means it's trying to be a water flan. So it's got like the same camera. It's got like the same starting position as water flan. That might not be a smart idea. Oh, is there not a Bika 01? Oh, it's 010? What? Why 010? What is 010? Is that still Zoo? Is this like the variant of Lulu and them entering? Oh, it's no, that's Treasure. That's fine. 20, I guess? That seems like a weird way to name it. Cactuar, sure. Oh, 01, sure. I think a lot of people can guess what I'm looking for. Guessing a lot of people know where this is heading. The answer is crashing the game. That's always the answer, it seems. I found him. He's perfect. All right. Where's BSIL 05? We'll zero that out just for fun. To say day at the beach gone wrong. That's funny. All right. That's a big boy. Now that's a big boy. That's a large man. Let's go.
Please, fight with us.
Titus is inside the worm. Bro, what is happening? Alright, we are very much in trouble. Sucks to suck, bro. Overkill, what did I kill? Oh, Titus was the other enemy. When we zeroed out the enemies, it put Titus as an enemy. He must be the placeholder enemy. If there's not an enemy to like be found. That's so interesting. I didn't know that. So all your enemies could be Titus. That's fun. I wonder if he ever attacks. We should check that out. Bro, this island has never seen a worm like that before. I don't know if easy wins the statement to use. I'm gonna actually. I'm gonna.
I foresee no difficulty.
Does that mean if you replace the placeholder with Dingo, you can make all enemies Dingo? I don't know. That's a good question. The game might crash. I don't know. I'm gonna give Titus a turn. There he is. Okay, he doesn't take an action. He just sits there. He doesn't even have a sword. He just sits there.
Let's go.
Orange is glad to be rid of Jack's son right there. He's like, thank goodness. Took forever to get rid of that guy. Cool. Alright, so now the question, which I don't have the answer for. How do I do this in a way that's not me changing it? How do I script this out? I think we've got a list of exceptions. Probably anything in the water we avoid for now. Bosses in water we avoid. But then the question, can we make like Kamari a fight? That could be kind of fun. Like maybe there's just a different randomization between water and land. You know what I mean? Welcome to the stream, Tungsten. Wait, weren't you just got the... Wait, you were here. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, like you were here, but you just got this notification? I said, welcome to the stream. I was like, wait, weren't you already here? We talked about this. You said you were tired. Bro, I was like, bro, I was so confused. Is there 2 Tungstens? And they're both members of the channel? That's crazy. That threw me for a loop. I'm tired as well. I'm too tired for that. Well, this is, I mean, so far this is extremely promising. All right, now here's a really dumb question. You know how we broke everything and we had 8 monsters? This would be extra credit. So you face Dingo and Condor, and that's 2 enemies in a fight. Who cares? Whatever. Can you put more dingoes in a fight? Could I put 8 dingoes in a fight? Because technically there's 8 spots for monsters. Is that a realistic thing? I mean, I kind of want to find out. I don't know about you guys, but I want to find out. All right, we'll do 0-0, which is Dingo and Waterflan. Yeah, the Discord notification just came through and I was confused for a second, so I decided to pop in and say sup. Nah, that's fair. That's fair. It threw me off. I was like, wait, what? I was confused. Yeah, notifications are, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just hit the desk with my water. That was probably loud. Bang, surprise. No, notifications are always hit and miss. Especially YouTube ones. Gonna need to see this 8 dingo situation before I pass out. Well, I will do my best to deliver. We've already got, oh, easy. BSIL 05 already open. So we have, let me search for 2E10. I believe that all these are placeholders. So this is an enemy, 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 this is, and it's 8. I think. So if I do 0, 9, 10, 0, 9, 10, 0, 9, 10, 0, 9, 10, 0, 9, 10, 0, 9, 10, 9, 10, 0, 9, 10. That should be dingoes. About to do the stream. Can you beat Final Fantasy X flooded by Lupins? All right, let's see. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Save. I'm like 99% sure this crashes the game. Blitz about to take this game where no Final Fantasy X has gone before. 8 dingoes in an encounter. They're probably all going to be morphed on. Like, because the way camera positioning works, they're probably all going to be inside one another. Like, all morphed as one monster. This is fine, because this is just an encounter we didn't modify yet. We only modified 2 of the encounters. That's not one of them. So that's normal. Did we modify this one? No, we didn't. This is also another one we didn't modify. Maybe we should have modified all of them instead of relying on RNG.
A winning streak.
Dude, what is happening?
A winning streak.
What's going on here? We're underwater? So we're swimming. What is going on? I don't know, man. I don't know. This might not have worked the way I thought it would.
It's over.
Welcome to the stream, Big Bear. Yuno walks on water, so it checks out. Titus swims on land. It's a Chuck Norris joke if I ever heard one. What in the heck, dude?
No sweat.
Love this game so much. No, same. I'm a little bit obsessed. My game time's a little bit crazy.
We're doing all right.
You know, we're not doing all right. We were inland. All right, I think the dream's dead. Oh, I can't even change party members at all as Cheetahs. So I can't like have someone swim in his place. Can I as Yuna? No, I can't. Can I summon? No, I cannot summon. That was a bad idea. I can't summon. It'll crash the game. All right. Well, that was a valiant effort. I can't explain why it did that. That was very weird. What in the hell was that? Weird. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I can't explain. That's crazy. Wow. That's impressive. All right. Let's delete that. Sounds good, Tungsten. If we get it working, we'll let you know. You'd be the first to know. Well, the third, but yeah. I hope you get some rest. Hope you, get some sleep. Oh my gosh, what am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. I don't remember what I broke in 05, so I'm just going to copy it all over, because I did a lot of stuff. If you get 8 dingoes, also pin the clip in the chat. That'd be a good one. 8 dingoes. Casual 8 dingoes. Okay. So if I do like, I don't know, like CDSP 07 0700, that should be Piranha, right? Tross. Interesting. Oh, I did this in a way that doesn't make sense. Then this is Piranha. All right, I need to mark monsters too. This has to, oh gosh, there's got to be a way to make this make sense. All right, so starting from the top. All right, so BJYT 0200. That is going to be Sahagin. I think this makes sense. And this is Geoskino. And then Geoskino. I could check, but it should be Geoskino again. It is Geoskino again. Wait, why is it? That's fine. I don't care. All right, and then BJYT 0400. I think the hardest part is going to be getting the script to modify this specifically. All right, so then this is click. I think it's click twice, right? It's kind of repetitive that I have a boss column and a monster column, honestly. Probably don't even need this anymore. But again, that's before I knew about all this stuff. So this is new to me, man. I probably need to mark the file path for where the encounters live. But I know that now, but it'll be good for documentation. So Tross is 6'5", 10". Don't mind me. I'm just learning for the future. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Big Bear. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I am also learning, so I'm not. I take what I say with a grain of salt. When I name this learning how to mod, it's not an instructional video. It is me learning how to mod. So yeah, I'm definitely no expert. Um, but yeah, I plan on making everything I do here public, and I mean I'm literally streaming it, so very public already. But like the actual files I use, because that'll be convenient for a lot of people. Right now, it's just gathering data, right? Like being like, okay, well, what's the value for this and stuff, and this tool from Carifian is absolutely invaluable. It's incredibly beneficial. No, it's super cool. I agree. I'm a huge nerd about stuff like this. I think this is why modifying Tross and stuff broke things. Because I think these sub encounters, when I modify like CDSP07, I'm breaking these encounters. Like 01 doesn't work because I've made a change. So that's why my initial encounter modifications probably weren't great. This is a little bit more like a little bit more specific. So this should be a little bit better. Imagine you got caught in a saw trap or something and it says you have 24 hours to turn every model in 10 in Dingo and you're free. I don't think I could do that in 24 hours. Every model, every character, every tree, every... I think I'm dead. I think I'm so screwed. There's no way. All right, let me... I'm a little bit hesitant that I'm doing this right. Let me just check. It's always good to spot check your work. Like if I believe that it's 4610, is it actually 4610? Can't find 4610. That's not good. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong file for that. Let me look in the right one. 6510. Perfect. That seems to be the right area. And then you have many other slots where if we put Dingo, it will break everything. Because these are the 8 monster slots. Cool. And this is Tross. This is Tross' little self. Cool. And then I think 01 is, yeah, Piranha. I guess I could put a comma in there. All right, and then we have salvage ship. Is CDSP 0. Okay, this one was interesting because this got weird when I was modifying it. So this is a really good opportunity to fix what I was broken before. So what's CDSP 0? Like what's there? Zero and then 0. Should be just piranhas everywhere, right? Okay, piranhas for that one. Sure. That's going to be 4410. 4410 and 4510. Which then again makes me think I did the last one wrong. How did I get... Oh. It was both 4, 6, 10. That's weird. Why are these piranhas different? Are they different piranhas? That's interesting. I don't know why it's that way. Yeah, if I pull this up, it's 2 different piranhas. Yeah, 4, 4, 4, 10, and 4, 5, 10. Weird. Sure, I don't care, but yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if the Bosch piranhas and Besaid piranhas are different. Yeah, well these are between the... Yeah, I guess yeah, these are technically... Are these not the same area? I guess technically one's underwater ruins and one's salvage ship. 2 different areas, I guess. Just interesting. I have the strategy guide. Nice. Yeah, I used to read the strategy guide as a kid. Like it was crazy. Like just read it. Like not to use it, just to read it. Yeah, that's fun stuff. Good times. That's 4, 6, 10. So weird. Yeah, it might be different in the strategy guide. That's a good point. I don't know. That's really interesting, though. Now we're on O2, right? And this is, yeah. This is CDSP. O2. Wait, what am I? Oh my gosh, I'm all over the map. And then this one is 4, 5, 10 again. So 4, 5, 10. Weird. And then in terms of monsters, it was... I mean, this is going to be really silly. Piranha. I feel like I'm saying Macarena. Macarena. All right. Yeah, I kind of missed the extra detail that like guides that came with the game had, like the little tutorial, little manuals, because oftentimes they like had lore on the world and stuff like that. It's just kind of cool stuff. That's not often a thing anymore. Unfortunately so. All right, and we have BSIL 03. We were going through encounters, and we were like, there's a lot of encounters to go through, like in terms of areas. Bear in mind, this is worse. Going through this, there's 863 encounters. Some of them are commented out, I believe, which is why it's ZZZZZ. I assume that's just a comment out. But like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm actually kind of curious. Let's check. Let's check a few of these. Like if I look at like, I don't know. Like what are these? Are these enemies that like test enemies we could face? I don't think so. But if I look at ZZZ, like 0073, what encounter is that? What does that do? What's in this encounter? Splasher. That's not like a Xanarkin thing, is it? Vapar. Yeah, what's Vepr? What's Vapar? Bro, what the heck is Vapar? What? 4A10? What in the world? Okay, I know. I know we're trying to make progress on the modding and stuff. I gotta put this enemy in Besaid and figure out what the heck this is. I have no idea what a Vapar is. I've never faced this in Final Fantasy X. What is Vapar? I have no idea. What's the longest you've gone up against Sinfin to see how many levels you can get? That's a good question. I don't really remember the time, but I think the most I've gotten is like 40 to 50. Like I've gotten a massive amount for sure. What is Vapar? 4A10. What is 4A10? And I'm gonna get rid of the other encounters. Dude, is that like an enemy that I don't remember? It's probably named that in the files, but it's actually like a dingo or something. Like with no different traits. I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen. Alright. I hope that's enough. Killed 300 sets of 3 sin scales for 59 levels. Took 9 hours. Nah, that's some dedication for sure. It's so funny because when you play the remaster, like they know the tricks. You actually can't turn on auto battling on the remaster, at least via like the native tools they have. It's like this feature is disabled for this section or something. It's so funny.
Oh yeah! Yeah!
What is Vapar? Is this an enemy that's normal? Do I just not remember this? Like, what is this? Do you guys remember what Vapar was? What is Vapar? I swear this isn't a thing. I swear this is an enemy that's never been in the game. Am I crazy? This is the first time I'm ever seen this. Like, what is he? Does he have anything?
Oh yeah.
What is he? Vapar.
Piece of cake.
Welcome to the stream, Shane. It's so weird. Never seen mods in 10 before. No, there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do. There's a lot of people kind of dedicated to this. He just self-destructs. Then it heals me. That's such a weird enemy. That is weird.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, I have to, I have to give kudos to Carifian. They made this data parser. Titus, a dog enemy. Yeah, he's a placeholder. So what I did was in the files, I put 0000, which is just empty, and the game's like, all right, well, there's supposed to be a condor here, so let me just put Titus instead. Well, that's what it does. I got rid of Dingo and the condor, and put Vapar in, which apparently is an enemy that I had no idea existed, which is very interesting. I do not remember it ever in the game, and when I look it up, there's no reference of it. This is, if I do like a randomizer, I probably want to put these enemies back in the game. Even though they give no AP, I think that's fine. I think having an enemy that punishes you and gives you nothing is fine. How do you even read and understand these files? The data parser. So again, Carifian made this. A modder. They made a pretty big mod called the Masters mod. A whole gameplay rebalance of the entire game. So they are, kind of a. I'm a little bit of a simp. They're really smart. So they made this data parser where I can look up an encounter, and I can get like the value for it. So that file I was in, let's kind of go through here and make it make a little bit more sense. So side by side, right? The encounters are in this section, like the enemies that appear. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one, and it's just blocks of 4, right? So I put 4A10 here, which is this enemy, Vapar, and then I removed the other two. So if we look up like a different encounter, like let's say like just easy, like BSIL 0500, like that should be Dingo and like Flan, I think. So this is 0910. So if I was to put 0910 here, that's Dingo now in this encounter. And then 1010, that's going to be 1010, and now Water Flan is in this encounter. So this is what makes it a lot easier, right? Because Carifian went through and this is just one value, right? It's just these small values. Look at all the data they have. I mean, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. If you change values for an enemy to change them and go into another encounter with the same enemy, will the values be saved, or is it only change per encounter? So for this specific change, only per encounter. So BSIL 05 is Waterfall Way. So in 10, that's, let me get out of this fight here.
It's over. I'm good, yeah?
Perfect. So this is Waterfall Way, right? Like walking all this is BSIL 05, this whole area. And within this area, it has 8 encounters that you can get? Garuda, random flans, stuff like that. So, and I'm modifying the encounters. In total, the game has 863 encounters. Not all of them are used, as we saw. Like a lot of these are basically commented out, the 4Zs. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Initially, I was modifying the entirety of the encounter, so I was moving all encounters from this area somewhere else. But I found that it was breaking things quite frequently, and I feel like that wasn't the best way to go about it, because I was breaking boss fights and it was becoming a problem, because I was losing half the content of the game, right? This is my initial randomizer, which I'll... Wait, what? Oh, I've got the game running. That makes sense. Although, wait, oh, I actually might need to copy over the battle.bin again because I deleted it, I think. Can you put Sin in this environment? We can try. We put a sandworm in Besaid. Sin might crash it, but we can give it a shot. Let's try that out. Sin would probably be... I haven't mapped all the way up to Sin yet, but I'm guessing it's the one that says Sins. If I had to guess. If I had to guess, the encounter with Sin in it is called Sins. just to guess. Oh my gosh. That's aptly named. Let's try to put Sin in Besaid. Let's do it. Oh, 02. My bad. Is there any mod that changed Tidus to Guts? There's a ton of texture mods. I don't necessarily think I've seen that one. This is Araman. Oh, this is probably inside Sin. So Sin is probably Hiku, which is the airship, if I had to guess. So where's Hiku? Man tries to remember the alphabet, fails. That's what this stream is right now. Yeah, sorry. Sin, I was wrong. Sin's is probably inside Sin. So Hiku 15, I'm guessing, is Sin. Again, I have to stress the guessing. Evra Sid. What? Why is Magic Urn in the fight? Evra Sid Magic Urn? Why is there a Magic Urn? What does that mean? Why is there a Magic Urn? What? What? What the hell does that mean? I'm leaving that alone. I don't know what that means. I've never seen a Magic Urn when I was facing Evra, but what do I know? Alright, that's Penance. I'm not going to put Penance in Besaid. Oh my god, there's no way I'm going to put Penance in Besaid. I love living too much. Where would... Oh my gosh, where is Sin? I actually don't know. This is interesting. Hiku's probably going to be inside the airship, I'm guessing. Yeah. Is it maybe Kami? Let's consult our list here. When we last fought Evra on the airship, what was it? I actually don't know. If I fail to find it, I'll just put I'll just put Penance in Besaid. It was Hiku. Bro, it was Hiku. Then what? Oh, man. I don't get it. Ever fight is in Bavel. Technically airship, I think, for the game files. But yeah, like pretty much like right above Bavel, right? Like it's pretty much right there. No, you're definitely right on that. What, dude? What would be the Sin fights? It's so tough because this isn't in like any order. Let me open the battle.bin, because that'll probably be more relevant to what I'm looking at right now. So let's find the PS2, 10, master, JPPC, battle, kernel, battle.bin. All right, let's put this in our game data. Kernel. So this is what fights trigger. Like, this isn't the encounters themselves, this is the areas. So, and this is in order. So sin, maybe it is sins. Because SSBT03, is that it? What's SSBT03? Sin might only be able to spawn in its own area, but we should be able to find the fight. For sure. But because like some things just crash, right? Like some things we spawn and it's like time to shut down the game now. Like the game doesn't understand and it just turns off. Just fair, you know. We get too wild and it's like, you know what, I'm out. What's SS? That's system. That's saint. SSBT. This might be sin. This is intriguing. I don't even know if that's right. Oh, it is a fight. Left fin. Hey, what do you know? So that's 8810. So if we go back to, we can get out of the battle.bin. If we go back to BSIL 05, looking for 8810. I guess we could, what? Actually, let me think about this. We could spawn Sin's head, actually. That might be more fun. That's right, Finn. That makes sense. It's probably just chronological. Where like 0200 is going to be the one I want. Sin spawn. No. 0100. No. What am I doing, man? Oh, it's probably 03. I mean, it must be since I've chosen every single option besides that one, right? Yep. What you doing? Nothing much. We've Coryphean gave us a little bit more information on how encounters are figured out. So we are now moving monsters within the encounters, not just the encounters of areas themselves. So right now, I mean, honestly, right now we're kind of just screwing around, to be honest. Like, like I'm gonna put Sin and Besaid, but that won't be part of the mod. Not normally. That's 8C10. There's like no way this game doesn't crash. 8C10. Um. 2863. Oh, 0910. All right, and then this is 8C10. All right. This is 410A, or sorry, OA0. All right. All right. Well, that's 2 encounters changed. We just have to hope to get lucky. Let's launch. Okay, not the encounter we wanted. That's fine. Come on, Sin. There's no way Sin spawns. Like, I think it's gonna crash the game for sure. What the hell? Bro, what? Okay, I need Farplane. Give me a second here. I don't know what's happening. Give me 1 sec. We're gonna watch Farplane. So this is gonna allow me to manually control my camera. This is gonna allow me to manually control my camera. So we can literally see what's happening because we are dumb to what's happening right now. Control camera with gamepad. That did not help at all. We are inside Sin. This is hell. This is awful. This sucks. Oh my gosh. Out of range? Oh no. Attack? Bro, I'm trying. let me tell you. I'm trying. Mix failed. Mix failed. Oh my gosh. There's no way. There's no way. Alright, this should crash the game. Wait, where is she? Wait. No way this works. No way this works. Oh my gosh.
Please, fight with us.
Bro, Valford, get out of here, man. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be. I don't want to be here. You don't want to be. We are inside. So what the hell? Well, that's a good look at Sin. When we make the mod, do we just make Sin an option? Like we make Sin an optional thing to spawn, and it's just bad luck if you face Sin. All right, let me casually do some stuff. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing the issue. I'm fixing the issue. Slash cheating. What are you doing, Val4? You good, bro? Buddy, you okay? You okay? You doing good? Does bro spam draw because the airship doesn't exist? Oh no, I put I put we soft locked. I put the sin that does Giga Graviton in. So all it does is draw until it kills you, I believe. That was insane. I did not think that would work. That's a good suggestion. That was crazy. That was so stupid. Oh my gosh. Let me all right, let me think about this. Let me wait, what am I doing? I need a better way to do what I want to do here. I'm going to say new file. We're going to say restore encounters.ps1. This is going to exist in somewhere. PowerShell scripts. Create file. Nice. All right. Test path. Actually, what am I doing? There's actually a better way to... Let me just steal from the last script I have. How about making Sin the size of at least Chocobo Eater to see how goofy he looks? You can, I think you can replace his texture with another one so he looks like that. I don't remember quite how to do that. Yeah, no problem. That was funny. That was a good, that was a good time. Yeah. All right, so all right. That's what I wanted. All right. Cool. And then there should be like a test path. I don't need win forms for this. Do I actually need to test path here? Probably not. Yeah. So run as admin, and then it's a good description for what I'm trying to do. Restore to vanilla. All right, cool. Sweet. And then we can say, we'll set a variable here, which is going to be like vanilla encounter. Is that even normal encounters? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to think like what I want to name it. But essentially what I want to do, and this is going to be like a super easy script, is I want to find, where is it? Oh my gosh, I'm all over the map. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? This. And again, I'm practicing, kind of bad programming here where I'm assuming this person using this script has this path, but for now it'll be fine. I'll fix it later. Perfect. So normal encounters. Mod encounters. All right, and then we're going to do data mods. Oh, see, I'm gonna need the test path. Yeah, because I need to know if. Hmm. Yeah. All right, so this is gonna matter as much as the all scripts will. This is fine. This is all just the Windows form, which doesn't matter right now. Cool. All right, I think I'll need this block in here. All right, so Steam base, that's good. Should have like, yeah. So then copy. That should be the syntax, right? Like if I just run like this line in PowerShell. Like, let me delete a folder. Hmm. I think I just need to recurse here. Okay, so then if we copy, basically we're going to copy, let me do this in the way it makes sense. Yeah, copy all of these to this area. Perfect. Modified 351. That's good. All right. So all right, so this is, I don't even know if I need the mod variable. I probably don't. And then else right host. Perfect. And then I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. You can do path and then destination just to like make sense. And then for this, it's going to be, obviously it's going to be mod encounters. It's just, honestly, it's just nicer because it should make more sense this way. So if test path normal, then do this. So basically, if this path exists, so if the path Steam Apps Common, Final Fantasy normal exists, it means I'm running the modded version. So then it should copy these to the mod encounters. And that should restore everything to vanilla, which is great because that's what we like. Perfect. And then we don't need that. Like I said, it's a simple script. It's not like complex in any way. Right host normal version is running. Please swap. Please swap to modded version to run command. And then, yeah, should be good. So, we are currently running modded version. I am going to run this. Character 5, line 28. Oh. Oh. Welcome to the stream, Cloud. Oh my gosh. I didn't. That's so silly of me. I didn't put the wild card. No wonder it's an issue. All right. Now let's delete like a bunch of them. We'll delete like all of Besaid. All of Besaid is dead. We've deleted all their encounters. They're super gone. All right. Now let's run the script. Well, that is a lot of errors. Copy item, illegal character and path. I don't understand. It seems like it started having issues when I started using the variables. Hmm. It's fair. I didn't really expect it to change since I didn't change any. Line 28. Hmm. This is weird. Is it like... No. Illegal characters in path. Um. This seems right. Am I crazy? Oh, is there something in the variable? Hmm. Line 28, character 1. Line 27, character 48. Oh my gosh. It doesn't like the copy? That's so weird. Hmm. Gotta look this up, man. Alright, that might be it. Maybe it's because I need get child item. Cannot convert system object to the type of system string required by parameter destination. Okay. If I'm getting child item, I don't need the recurse, I don't think. Hmm. There's 1,600 items in the path. That seems interesting. Because there should only be like 800, so it must have copied everything over again. I'm guessing what needs to change is I need... Yeah, because I'm getting the child item, so I don't need the wild card. I don't think. All right. Hmm. I wonder if it still copies over. Because it's going to error because none of these exist. Did it actually do anything? Dude, what is going on here? It's just deleting. Hmm. All right. So this is the copy. Perfect. And then this will likely return nothing. Got it. All right, cool. Yeah, I needed to copy the folders over. And it's just not finding these folders over there because they were deleted, which I think is fine. Because I need the script to be smart enough to like know that and then copy regardless. I mean, maybe we just need to go up a directory. Like, if I was going to get the child of this, like, what do I get? Let me do this with a folder that actually matters. So if I go... All right, that's better. So I get child item of this, which is all these. I guess do I need the... I don't think I need the child item on this one, do I? Hmm. Hmm. What is in the script that doesn't make sense? Okay, so the issue might be with get child item. It's funny. Immediately, it's like, now you're gonna use this. Okay, this is good. Yeah. No, that's perfect. Because that makes sense. All right. Let's try recurse. Ah. All right, cool. The only thing we need to change is we need this to copy like up one directory. We might be going back to what it was before. Let's see how this behaves. Yeah, it doesn't like that character. Oh, man. How silly. This probably copied over more, I'm guessing. Yeah, should just be. Hmm. Yeah, the whole point of this is to restore the changes we make to encounters. Because we make a lot of changes, right? And if we're going to be testing, we're probably not going to get all 800 tested in one sitting, so. Also, it's just good to have a way to revert it to the original. I guess arguably, you could just get like every single file copied back, but all right, I'll be right back. I'm back. I am back. Hmm. Okay, so I guess I have to put the wild card in the if statement. Maybe. Hmm. See if it yells. Not be found that accepts that. Hmm. Yeah, more streams lately. I mean, work might get busy again, but trying to stream more. And also I've just got a bunch of time off because holidays. Getting back into it. Now the question. Okay, so that did copy the child items. Can delete these all. Hmm. Really thinking about it. Oh wait, this did copy more though. Yeah, we definitely don't want this stuff. I'm gonna do check for BTL folder path. So we're gonna say if test path right host BTL folder exists proceeding else what's new item item type directory. Yeah. Green. All right. This is good because if the whole folder gets deleted, then it gets made. And if everything here gets deleted, then there's no hope. So that's the sequence. All right, let's see if we can break it. All right, so I'm going to delete the BTL folder because I just added that line to make it. So cool. It's still pulled everything though. I don't understand. I guess I need to just say BTL, right? Like I need to put BTL in the. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Sweet. And then they're all there. I mean, that seems good, right? So, what else can we do here? Yeah, I think that's good. So now when I run it, BTL folder exists, proceeding, restored encounters the normal version successfully. Yeah, that's good. I guess I can add the exit, right? Because I'll probably want that if I add it to the whole. Yeah. Then this will be a close PowerShell window in 3 seconds. Okay. What even is the PID? I forget what it was. I could look it up in Task Manager, I suppose, but I thought it was defined here, potentially. Maybe it's not. Sure. It's fine. There it is. And it closes. Perfect. All right. So now let's go to PowerShell scripts. And we are going to go to... Where is it? And rename it Restore Encounters. Going to launch our all scripts here. We're going to close all this. We're going to open file. All scripts. Ugh. Tired after last night. Cool. Sweet. And Restore Encounters needs a icon. All right, now when we launch it, what does it look like? Did I name it right? FFX restore. I put a typo. Oh my gosh. Encounters. I was like, what is going on? Just like that. It's in the list now. Now I'm going to let me swap folders. Oh. Is it locked right now? Whenever I'm working on this, it like doesn't allow me to change the folder when I feel like I don't have anything open that's running, right? Is it? I need to understand what causes that. Like, I don't understand, actually. I've closed everything. I launched my little script. I guess maybe it is Steam. Like, maybe Steam's locking it. Yeah, so it's running the normal. Let me do restore encounters. It might break everything. Okay. Does it actually make the folder? I can't imagine that it does. Because I don't know where it would make the folder. Or does it make all the folders above it? Oh, it does. Oh, that's annoying. Um. Okay. I actually don't know it did that behavior. That's interesting. All right. So basically, what I'm trying to solve for now is someone is someone is running the normal version, and they're like, I'm just gonna click all the buttons, and they click our restore encounters. That you shouldn't because the normal version is running, but you do it anyways. Like, what's the answer? How do you fix that? What is locking the game? The Discord? That doesn't make sense. Just take time to stop. Look at Task Manager here. There's some like Final Fantasy. I just don't get it. Oh, is it because I'm in the folder? Oh my gosh. Obvious. Okay. All right, so I guess I don't know if this is the cleanest way to do it. I guess I can do two if statements, right? So if test path, um, if test path, what are we running right now? It's gonna be easier to do this if I am running the modded or the normal. Sorry. Right host. Normal version detected. Detected. Canceling. Operation. Sure. I don't care if it says operation or what. Um, and then do I just do a stop process? I guess I do, right? I mean, that just makes. So right now I'm running the normal version. So now when I run this, it should just shut down. Because it should say like, hey, there's a modded folder that exists. So like I'm done. It should think that way. I guess I could make it a little bit nicer. Like I could start the sleep so it's not like so abrupt. Because that seems a little bit like people are going to be like, what's happening? I don't understand. You can't even read the message before it shuts down. I guess you can do 5 seconds for that, or 4 actually. 4 seems generous. Hmm. 3's fine. All right. Yeah, that's good. So now, if you're running the normal version, you can't break it. It'll shut down. It'll be like, here, slow down, cowboy. It's over. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Cool. What else could go wrong? I guess I should also like put, actual like clean this up. Check for mod folder, and if it exists, actually I just say check if normal version is running and close if it is. That's fair. All right. I don't like the term vanilla. I think normal makes more sense. I don't know. I think either one's probably understandable, right? I think they're kind of just the same thing. I think the fact that the reason I don't like it, I think, is because I've been setting these as mod and normal so much in the scripts that adding the term vanilla seems confusing. Why just keep it normal mod, I think, and then just go from there. Cool. Canceling operation. Sweet. And then we are gonna do we're gonna swap. Perfect. All right, now what's copying? Is it actually copying good things, or is it like going crazy? Like, is it copying over and over the same stuff? Let's find out. Like, is the data good? 863 atoms seems pretty good. Exactly what we had before. And then again, if I delete like some of these, it should now be able to restore even if I'm in the folder, right? Perfect. That's beautiful. That's genuinely and very perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. All this work just so that I don't have to genuinely. It's all this work so I don't have to like open these and then delete them and then copy from the VBF backup because it's really annoying to do that. It just takes forever. So instead of like spending like 10 seconds each time doing that, I spent an hour making a script. I just front loaded all the time I'd spend on it. You know, that's how it goes. Good times, good times. But we can always pull from a copy. What I'd like to do is I'd like to put everything I'm using in like a folder. like the PowerShell scripts or whatever, including like the actually it's what is this stuff? What is happening here? What was I doing with this? I'll have to make sure nothing references this. This is nothing. This is garbage. What does this mean? Oh, I was trying to... Okay, I remember what I was doing. I was trying to make it swap between VBF files, like via a script. But then we decided that we'd use the external file loader, which was better. So this doesn't matter anymore. It shouldn't. I guess I can just delete it and just see what breaks, right? See what breaks. Now I can, that works fine. Everything else should work fine. That works fine. Cool. So none of my scripts rely on that. All right, that's good. I didn't think it did. I don't even know why that was there. I don't really have anything else that I can do with this restore encounters. I mean, I do have one other thing I could do. I could have it also restore the battle.bin, I suppose. I think that's reasonable. But I don't really, I don't really think that's that necessary right now. I don't even know if I'll use the battle.bin to randomize anymore. I might not. We'll see. All right, well, that's going to wrap us up for today. A little bit shorter than last time. Yeah, last night was like 6 hours, 5-6 hours. This one's about 2-3, something like that. 2-3 hours. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. This is obviously kind of different than what we normally do. But I really enjoy it, and I think, I hope it's interesting. I think it's interesting. And we got ourselves... Yeah, I'm done with what I want to do for now. I want to get a few more, maybe like another hour of 16 done today, stuff like that. But I also got to eat dinner and work out. So, I got the encounter randomizer set. And really what I wanted out of today, which I think was good, was I got experience with modifying those encounter files. Because I mean, I went through it with Criffian, right? But that's Criffian's holding my hand, saying like, click here, click here, click here. I wanted to go through it myself as well and be like, all right, like, how do I change this? Like, I need to do it myself so I'm self-sufficient. And I think it was good. Like, we changed stuff I didn't think would work. I don't know how Sin appears in Besaid, but it works. It's crazy. It's crazy that works. But yeah, really the next thing is just going through every single encounter, mapping it out. So I'll be using the data parser for most of that. And then we'll make another randomizer. And I mentioned before I disconnect here, I mentioned before the issue is going to be, let me pull it up here. Let's use like BSIL as an example, because I've been using that as an example all day. What's going to be really hard here is I do like a find and replace, right? With a lot of my script for the battle.bin. But if I do like a search all, I have 2 entries of 0, 9, 10. So I don't really know what I'm going to do about that because I don't want to replace both of them. What I could do is 0, 9, 10, 10 wasn't found. What do you mean? 0, 9. Wait, that doesn't make sense. How is that not found? It's right here. Oh, all. I could swap out like specific encounters. Like I could say like Waterflan and Dingo stick together and swap out somewhere. I don't love that though. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm thinking there might be like some option for like converting it to text and then replacing the last instance of a string in a file. Yeah, I think so. I don't really know. Like I've never tried to do that because I've only ever had a reason to replace everything. Like get a value, every instance of that value change. That's the only reason I've had to do it. I've never been like keep the value here but replace it here. I've never done that before. So that might be something. I mean, yeah, there's got to be something. I mean, what's the other one? What's the other 0, 9, 10? It's the one up top. I don't know. I don't know if it'll make sense. We'll have to figure it out. And yeah, I think isn't there a way to like get a string and then split it? Maybe. I'm going down the well. I'm gonna climb out before I get trapped. All right, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will stream again soon because it's literally it's Thursday, right? It's crazy. I get my holiday weekend and then my regular weekend. It's great. I might try to do 10-2 soon as well because like we're on the last chapter, right? Chapter 5. Tomorrow might be a good day for that. I'm thinking tomorrow for that. Like just all of chapter 5. We'll see. Honestly, it depends on how I'm feeling and if I got some craziness at work. But all right, without further ado, I'm clicking end broadcast. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.